Peppa's house seemed like a safe place, but blue eyes watched from the basement constantly. Blue crosses glowed ominously and threateningly every night. George lies in his bed and cannot fall asleep at all. Something dark blue moves in the shadows behind the window slowly. Blue cross eyes stare at the little piglet very attentively. George feels a very strange attraction to the basement constantly. A dark blue furry creature appears in the hallway slowly. Its sinister, wide smile becomes wider and more frightening gradually. George quietly gets up from his bed like an enchanted child. Blue Labubu waves his paw very friendly and kindly to him. The little piglet walks down the hallway without any hesitation. The dark blue furry monster leads him to the basement gently. George descends the stairs to the basement very trustingly. Blue crosses in the eyes rotate hypnotically and mesmerizingly. Peppa unexpectedly wakes up and doesn't see her brother. George has disappeared from his room completely without a trace. Dark blue Labubu shows George the basement by candlelight attentively. George looks at everything silently and motionlessly. Peppa searches for her brother throughout the house very worriedly. George doesn't answer her loud call at all. Deep in the basement, George sees strange blue symbols. Blue crosses glow on the walls brightly and invitingly. The little piglet approaches the symbols like a real sleepwalker. Labubu patiently explains their meaning to him calmly. George carefully touches the blue glowing symbols trustingly. The dark blue furry monster smiles at him approvingly and tenderly. Labubu shows George ancient blue crystals very attentively. They glow with bright blue light, mesmerizingly and mystically. The monster patiently explains to the boy about the mysterious power of crystals. Blue crosses in his eyes pulse rhythmically and hypnotically. George obediently touches the blue glowing crystals trustingly. His little eyes begin to glow with blue light weakly. In the morning, the whole family desperately searches for George throughout the house. The little piglet sits in the basement motionlessly and silently. George returns upstairs with a completely empty gaze. Nobody notices the faint blue glow in his eyes. Mummy Pig hugs her son with great relief and joy. George smiles at her, but the smile seems alien and strange. Every night, George secretly descends to the dark basement. The blue glow in his eyes becomes brighter constantly. Peppa carefully notices strange changes in her brother attentively. George no longer plays with his beloved toys at all. Dark blue Labubu appears in the house late at night. George obediently goes to him like a faithful servant. The monster and the hypnotized boy stand in the basement among crystals. Blue crosses shine in the darkness ominously. Peppa descends to the basement and sees their dark silhouettes. George is no longer her beloved brother forever.